I don't tend to like watch a lot of directs, but it's more like I just like look on Twitter and see people talking about it, and that's
Yeah,
how I find out about stuff.
yeah. For context, this was the day that the Super Mario Maker May 15th direct went out, so potential spoilers for that. Who knows if you care about that sort of thing? Almost certainly don't if you're watching this like a day after the fact. But you've been warned, even though there's nobody watching. Do they float?
Janked up Mario Party. That's the next game coming out. That should be the title.
Might as well. I think I've gotten all the coins in 20 levels thus far.
See, what world was next? Was it the forest?
Yeah. What does this one do again? I can spin jump with an item. Cool. Can I buy any of the
Something,
rest of
something.
these?
Infinity Gauntlet.
I don't know if I want this yet. I don't know. I'll go ahead and get that.
Occasionally prevents Luigi from fainting.
Yeah. Can't get that one yet. Apparently this music is from WarioWare DIY. I am
That game exists.
Yeah, I am not at all familiar with it. That was during the early days of the 3DS where I just didn't have a 3DS. And then everyone kind of forgot about it until, like, ever. Yeah. So starting off with the forest world here.
Nintendo Treehouse. Curious if this is gonna do the same, like, find the hidden exit thing that the original did.
Of what? Oh, of the Forest of Illusion? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this music, dang it? Double wide pipe? Come on.
Mario 3 Big World Pipes.
I don't know, could those fit? I should really know what that music is. I almost certainly should. I want to say it's from Undertale, but I could be wrong. Come on! She whiz! Completely forgot that coin was there immediately.
If it's from Undertale, I wouldn't know it, but at first I thought it was like Woodman's theme from Mega Man 2, but it's not. At least it doesn't sound like it.
I mean, it would be fitting. We are in a wood. Oh my goodness. Off to a killer
wood
start.
or woods? Don't you love that phrase, you're in the woods, as if there's only one woods?
Yeah. Hey, masked
Yes, it is from Undertale, good to know.
Yeah, I think it's the standard battle theme. I don't know why it took me that long to realize, or recognize it. I can't anything today, apparently. It's not the trajectory I was expecting.
So how's the spin jump gonna be in Mario Maker 2?
Oh, I should have, Oh yeah, I don't know if we saw too much of spin jumping during the presentation. Okay, I could have just stood there, I was safe. There are just too many objects on the screen.
They're not even despawning. Man, now I got Mega Man 2 music stuck in my head.
Is a thing that can happen, indeed.
Just thinking about it, and then it happens.
I guess I don't get that shell back. I wanted to test the whole spin jump with an item in my hand thing that I can apparently now do. I'm safe even standing up there. Wow, that was a short first half for all the deaths I had. What is this? Can I read it? I don't know what this is meant to be. Does that say there's a key? Who knows?
I can barely see what that is.
Oh, maybe it's supposed to be a spike. That probably would make sense.
I guess maybe it's just warning you of those pylons.
I had to convince myself that was indeed a platform, and not background elements tying these posts together.
I always liked these mushroom things from the original game.
Jump.
And now it's gone.
Wow.
If you looked back to the left there, the mushroom on top of the thing was gone.
Oh, did it disappear when like all that
Yeah,
other stuff was
the
going
mushroom thing part you stand on wasn't there.
Yeah, didn't those only appear in like one level? Like just Butterbridge?
I think so.
Boy. That was like one of the hardest levels playing that game casually. Like not just
so
for
early on too,
yeah,
relatively.
not just for the time in the game, but just period. That's one of the hardest levels. Casually.
It was an auto-scroller too, right?
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't expect that. I'm just gonna stand here for a bit. Like
It's a good thing those things have a deceptively small hitbox.
Which things? The piranha plants?
The smasher.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was actually safe in the corner. I
You're
wasn't
standing in the
expecting
corner
that.
there, yeah. Hello, yellow hammer brother.
Yeah, good old Mario 3 style. These. Oh, I'm supposed to keep a fire flower this far? Yikes, man. Well, I'll go back for that one off stream just because not too much difficulty. It's very clear what I meant to do to get that.
Or is it like, what is it, 9-7 from New Super Mario Bros. Wii?
Yeah. They very much look like ice blocks. They're not the pick-upable kind of things. I checked. Oh, hello, Moon. How was I supposed to get to that? This is one exit.
Or is it just there to taunt you?
Oh.
Well, hey, speaking of moons, those do something different in Mario Maker 2, apparently.
Yeah, they do plenty of things differently. Hold on, why can't I go both directions? This is Mario World, for crying out loud. Oh. Well, I suppose the idea is I'm meant to build this bridge.
That's kind of cool, I like that.
What, this whole level already been played? Is this like, I'm gonna have to play the Song of Time to reverse everything? Or is this like a Dark World type
Or
thing?
that one castle from Mario 3 where there's just no hazards at all.
Yeah, I'm betting this is like a kind of Dark World slash Last Impact Temple of Time type deal, where like I go in some warp and all these broken things become like visible things.
It's Butter Bridge, except you have to build the bridge now.
Yeah, I guess it could be that as well. Oh wow, you just have to hit the leftmost part of the screen.
That's kind of cool.
Those are some very different volcano lotuses. I got a hello, very generous spike hitbox. That's not supposed to be the case.
I like that those enemies were colored differently though, so you
Yeah.
know they do something different.
I also like that
And wow, that just went right through Luigi's face.
Yeah, that definitely more than grazed me. It's pretty cool, though. They're interesting, because you're safer on the diagonals than with a standard one. It's like the last place you want to be.
Oh hey, this is that background from that Mario 3 level that I was stuck on as a kid for a long time.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a Mario 3 background. That's a jump. How do I get up there?
Spin jump, probably.
There's no way I can make it that high on a spin jump.
You can land on the fireballs, right?
No. I mean, not in the original game, you can't. Maybe there's a hidden block above this? No? Must have missed something. Oh, maybe you're supposed to jump down that? It looks like the bottom of the screen. Let me backtrack a bit and make sure I didn't miss something.
You obviously ground pound into the post there, right?
Yeah. Spin jump on the post. I can't make this jump, right? No, there's no way. Well, okay, yes, you go down. I was going to try that. Kind of a cool idea, though. It's also cool how they start you off on an elevation that you're unlikely to get hit by that, because you're under it.
Yeah. Good old teaching. Yeah, no ground there.
Nope. Not indeed.
You know what I would love to see? I'd love to see the cloud power-up from Galaxy 2, but in a 2D game.
Heh, that would be cool. Just jump fricking
Just make
anywhere.
platforms.
I almost did the same exact thing, because it really looks like there should be a platform below that. Look how I just barely avoided that both times. Up here, right? Yeah, I can't get up there. I haven't seen where the secret exit might be. Thus far, at least.
Yeah, there was a secret exit, wasn't there?
Yep. I mean, assuming they don't break the rules of red and yellow dots.
Red dots.
Did I already make it past the point that I was... Jump, man! Dang it! I knew he was gonna do it that time.
No, this is Luigi.
Oh, I can't even make it back up. Oh, wow. This is a much harder place to avoid those. That is a tight corridor there.
Like, directly to the right of the bush was the safe spot, it looked like.
Yep. That is a very small platform. Why did I try that? Why did it work?
This looks designed like a Mega Man stage where all these things would be insta-kill spikes that you have to precisely jump in between.
Yeah. I'm just being way too close with these. Having a fire flower would be nice.
Now you're going to be paranoid that you have to keep these to the end of the levels.
I know, I was thinking it's just going to be the theme of the whole forest area. Every single level. You must
burn it down.
Yeah. That's how you get the secret area, naturally. I don't know how I managed to miss that first guy. Looked like on the frame that I got hit, that fireball was right in his face. I'm impressed I've managed to dodge that every time.
This is fitting since the ninjas were in the jungle in Paper Jam.
Yeah, yeah. Not really where they're from in any other game, though, to my recollection. They're either elite Bowser's forces stuck only in one room as his final castle,
Yeah.
or everywhere in the game in Mario 2.
Or it's Paper Mario and they're good guys.
Ha! I unloaded the the side
they
fireballs.
didn't fire them. Huh, use that to your advantage. There can only be 6 projectiles on the screen.
That looks like a direction I can go, but maybe I just went there the first time.
Or is it just there for show? That's the thing in Hex, you can never be too sure if something's just there for decoration.
I hate it when they put a question mark block that you just can't hit. It's like this. I can see no conceivable way you could get that. I don't have a ground pound, as far as I'm aware. Maybe you get one later in the hack. I like how, like, the platform is only slightly long enough. Not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. Yes, there are indeed 2 exits. Let's quickly run through that section and see if there is indeed a path I didn't go on. And if not, I mean,
What if it's just taking the exit at the start?
yeah, that's the way I went last time. I don't know where on earth there would be a secret.
Okay, yeah, that's just an upper area that you go through the first time.
Ha! Clever that, like, the lotuses are there already.
Yeah. Never noticed that, actually. This is a cool level.
Oh, wow!
Oh, you're kidding.
Well, to be fair, I saw him jump in the pit. So I was like, oh, there must be something down there. I wonder if did he only spawn when I went that way? I like how this guy's purely horizontal. That's really cool. Like, green ones are like short distance, but like dangerous in all directions. The blue ones are dangerous in the cardinal directions, pretty safe in the diagonals. And then these guys are much more dangerous horizontally than vertically.
And now you got a bunch of these horizontal pathways.
Yeah. These low ceilings. Thankfully, you're safe under all of them. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna scroll the screens so you don't quite make anything appear.
It's this... Look, it's that camera thing that nobody ever
Ah,
makes use
come
of.
on, game. The last one.
Ooh.
I perfectly dodged
It looks
one,
like it'd
too.
be really hard to not get hit there.
Oh, it's literally right at the start. It's like all you have to do is just fall down at the very beginning.
I was just taking a guess, too. I was like, it has something to do with the goal at the start. I didn't even see that guy fall down there the first time.
No, I didn't notice him either until I went backward.
I didn't even notice it until you pointed it out. Well, thankfully, this pathway is pretty short.
Yeah.
And, you know, at the start of the level.
I know, right? Nice when secrets do that. Why did I keep this guy on screen? Oh, yep, you can definitely spin jump with items in your hands. Cool. Out of the forest.
Well, that worked out.
Ooh. That's an adjective, I'm sure. I have no idea. An adjective and a noun? I don't know what either of them mean.
I don't know either.
Sounds fun. Oh. It doesn't look fun.
Let's see.
A dark
Caliginous
forest.
means misty, dim, obscure, and dark. What was the other word?
Coppice?
Coppice or something?
Yeah. What?
Coppice is like a woodland area.
Excuse me? Can you please replay that and tell me if that looked like a hit or not?
I had my tab over. I didn't see it.
I know. I was like, we need an instant replay on that. Could you just, like, seek the video back about 10 frames? Or just watch it on YouTube? It probably hasn't happened yet. That is mean. Fine. I guess we'll get that exit next. Boy, they are just gonna use the heck out of these.
How would you do that? That exit there?
I don't know. I didn't have Yoshi
What do you-
long enough. I didn't
What do you
have.
do with green blocks again? I forget.
Oh, they're on-off blocks. I didn't even realize it was block. Unless they're these green blocks, which are standard blocks, I guess. I mean, for all I know, maybe these foreground trees I'm not a fan of.
They just hide like blocks behind them or something.
Oh, you can't eat those with Yoshi. I feel like that's not a thing I have the opportunity to do fairly often. Boy.
That guy just jumped way over to the left.
That one looked... I don't know if you can... Well, good thing there was a backup Yoshi. Okay, this time he didn't shoot that. Yeah, these are not... Go away. This tree trunk is placed in a mean place.
Yeah.
Wow! Do you always jump that high? Off Yoshi? That's a ridiculously
Pretty sure.
high jump.
I'm pretty sure it's just that this like level area is just naturally smaller than others.
I wish I had a Yoshi. Because that's really obnoxious to avoid. What? Excuse me again? I demand a recount on the behalf of the enemies this time. What just happened? Oh, those guys were jumping all in sync there.
Oh, now they're desynced.
Ninjas, why the frick do you have such a ridiculous hitbox on the side?
I've kind of noticed that's a trend with most things in this game. And by this game, I mean Mario World in general.
So many freaking charging trucks. There's an entire football team in this level. Also, multiple Yoshis for some reason. This is the third one.
Pretty sure he could assume that you were going to get hit a lot.
Oh, we're darker still. Again, I want to go to the. I want to warp to the end credits. I should hit these blocks. For all I know, there are power-ups in them.
Well, this area lives up to its pedantic name, that's for sure. Also, yeah, hey, Snow Golem Kirby, if I didn't say that before.
Well, I accidentally did a Yoshi sack. Now, how on earth am I gonna get out of this?
Why is that one up there? Like, why even?
That is a really ridiculously tight jump. Oh, God.
I kind of like that this level like gets darker the more you get into it, though. That's kind of cool.
Make up your mind, game. Do you want really forgiving hitboxes or really, really punishing ones?
The answer is yes.
Yeah, I still have no idea how one would get to that. Did not mean to do any of that.
How did you get hit there?
Oh, I accidentally spin jumped. That's why Yoshi died.
Oh, I was like, did you get hit there?
Just
You're
shot him
clearly on
clear
top of
into
that.
the pit. Did one of these have a Yoshi in it? I'm not gonna check. I think this one. No, this one has nothing. This one had a Yoshi in it.
Pretty sure it was in a relatively safe area.
Thought I would have time to spin jump on him. Apparently not. Hey Nick Boss, what's up?
This level looks kind of repetitive though.
It's not actually repeating itself. Kind of
And then
expected that, honestly.
And then it ends up this is actually like a Lost Woods sort of level.
It's funny, like, all these variations on the Volcano Lotus, and somehow the default one is still the hardest to avoid. What? Why is the same guy respawning repeatedly? I almost just dropped that guy right in the pit again.
You weren't kidding about there being an entire team here.
Just a respawning guy, just barely off screen.
Respawn and Chuck.
Boy. This really shouldn't be this difficult. We're gonna get it this time. I'm gonna spend less time sucking. It's Cloud K9.
Yeah, that's me. There is a two-player mode to this game, but no, this is just single-player that we're doing.
Oh, yeah. I just like Luigi's sprite,
Like,
man. We established this before.
it is a good one. It is. It is one of my favorites.
I appreciate that Mario Maker kind of based the sprite off of it. It's not exact. Oh, come on! Why would you rid me of a Fire Flower game? I mean, if it's a second checkpoint. Well, it wasn't. Ah! The screen stopped scrolling right when I would have hit a wall there in the middle of that, so I thought I'd just... Oh, man. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know how on earth I'm supposed to get
Kinda hard
that.
to see things, huh?
I bet you 10 to 1 there's, like, the key to getting into that secret area is somehow hidden behind one of those trees. There's like a door.
An on-off switch.
Brain plague. Let me quickly go back in here. From the better service to watch this on, apologies to YouTube. YouTube is great for having this up later. But no, I stream on Twitch at the same time. Alternatively, I have a bunch of alter egos that, like, post while I'm playing. It's all from me. I've invented them all. Need another Yoshi.
Fat guy is just one of your alternate personalities.
Hello. There is conveniently a Yoshi right here.
I don't understand how charging chucks work. Like, why do they just sometimes start, like, jumping around and sometimes they don't?
Yeah, what the heck? How would one even get through this? There must be a P-switch hidden somewhere. P-switch and a cape? That seems unlikely.
Yeah, can you break those with the cape?
You could turn them into blocks with the cape. I mean, unless those are standard flipping blocks, so then
Yeah.
maybe it would just take a cape. Yep, I don't have the time to sort through this on stream.
You have to beat all the enemies in the room.
Alternatively, there's an unlockable Yoshi thing where he gets a longer tongue, but I don't know if that's more or less likely. Well, I can't use a cape, so... Or at least I can't start the level with a cape. Apparently you auto-save after that? Is that what that second icon means? I don't know. So if there's a cape, it's in the level.
Yeah.
There's no background.
What'd that say? I didn't finish reading that.
Think about always looking ahead. Is that up there?
I was gonna say, I assume you want that to be off or something.
Need it to be off.
But now I have a feeling the blocks from the last stage are tied to an on and off switch.
Yeah, but they look just like all the rest of the blocks in the stage.
Yeah, that's the problem.
R. R? Just telling me to look at more of things in advance? It's like, this isn't the GBA version. Hello.
Oh. It's a cool gimmick, but there's still bottomless pits around.
Yeah. It's kind of the whole idea. I don't know what this has to do with brain plaguing. What is this, a Super Metroid platform? Dang it. Need a fire flower.
Did you dodge that saw on accident?
Oh, I knew that was there from last time. I knew that pit was there. That didn't help me, apparently.
Hey, even Kaizo levels have their standards. Except when they don't.
Alright, game. Dang it, I keep losing. I thought that block was further
I feel
to
like
the
a lot
left.
of levels in this game have small platforms with like enemies placed on all of them.
Yeah, it is a thing.
But then again, maybe the vanilla game is like that too, and I just don't remember.
There's some pretty wide open spots.
And the ghost houses especially, yeah.
Ah. Ah. They were red. Why did I think it was the same Koopa? It was red shelled.
There should be like a level gimmick where like only Mario can jump on red enemies, and only Luigi can jump on green enemies.
Not gonna lie, I never cared for like the dark room levels in some of the new Super games. I'm like kind of miffed that they brought it back for Mario Maker.
I barely even remember those levels.
There weren't many. Should be.
I tended to block out a lot of the ghost houses from memory from the new Super games.
It wasn't just ghost houses. There were some underwater levels with it.
With like the eels or anglerfish or something, was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
There we are. I managed to keep my shell this time. A lot of good it did me. Dang it! It's like I don't know where the mushroom is. Boy, this is really like next level. Like, oh wow, spikes. Oh gosh.
This is me. This is me trying to get through Dark Cave as a kid because I didn't know where Flash was. Or Rock Tunnel.
I was expecting to have to land on that again. This is really something else. This is a very different way to play a level. Oh, I know that's gonna come straight for me the second... Do those only throw their shells when I turn the... Why is it telling me to go left?
Yeah, Nick, I didn't watch the direct, but I know like most others have. But I know a few things about Mario Maker 2 that I saw on Twitter.
How exactly am I supposed to continue here?
Pointing to the left, so
Oh, am I supposed
gotta
to
go back somewhere?
Am I supposed to go all the way back?
I don't know. I'm sure those 10 signs pointing to the left have to mean something, though.
I don't know, man. Maybe I just wanna...
They're just there to trick you. It's a ghost house.
You can't take everything at face value. Dang it, I've done that like every single time. Should have just kept this off. I know what this section's like. Gosh, that Koopa. It's like the hardest blind jump you have to make thus far.
Quite literally blind.
I like how that guy kicking the shell will not... Sigh.
It doesn't happen unless you're there to see
Yeah,
it.
he has to be able to see it. I wonder how the rendering on this works. Like, I just watched a video Datsucool did on the SNES rendering pipeline. I don't recall what would allow for this kind of spotlight masking effect. It's pretty cool. Wah. Trying out loud. Lights are purely on, and I can't make a simple jump. This isn't nearly as hard as
I wonder if you can just jump to the right there, though.
Uh...
The platform. Might be a little tight though.
Maybe you have to make it honestly to the end for it to trigger whatever it triggers when you backtrack. I'm just not meant to have that shell. Remember what the section is like.
I like how even your mushroom in the box up there.
Sigh. I know!
You
I
can't see
can't-
it
I
in
don't
the
know
dark.
where it is! Once I lose it like that, I don't know where it goes.
I mean, to be fair to the Mario World developers, they never intended a stage like this.
The mushroom does disappear in, like, the ghost ship level when the boos fade in and out. Gonna hug this wall, and then I guess we'll backtrack. I did not mean to spawn that guy again.
You wouldn't need that shell for something, would you?
What, the blue one? I mean, maybe. Did I? Oh, there's a door. So no, apparently. Wait, was that door already there? Maybe
I don't
it was.
remember, actually.
It was dark before. Maybe that door's always been there.
Yeah, because you were following the coin trail.
Oh gosh. Now there might be enemies that only are active in the dark. Oh, the thwomps. Ooh.
They don't even have a face.
They do now.
Okay, that's strange.
Oh, spikes.
Oh man. I like that moment there.
Hello. I can't reading comprehends. Ugh. Man. Also, am I gonna get double sprited if I try to spin
Aw, that was
jump
a
on
bit of a-
those?
That was a bit of a jerk move there. Hope you were spin jumping.
I think I could see that before. That was my bad. Why did those guys just cease to exist?
What, the Koopas?
Oh, the thwomps.
Oh. I was looking away there.
Look, jump the gun a bit. Should be a fun level to watch a speed run of. They just know where everything is already.
Just memorize the whole thing.
Oh, interesting. You gotta set this up in advance.
It's a cool use for the on-off switch, though.
Oh. I can't hit this.
I'm pretty sure he intended the room to be lit when you made that jump,
Oh.
and that's why that on-off switch is there. So you're just meant to go right.
This makes a little bit more sense. Mushroom.
It's a good thing you did that, because otherwise you wouldn't have known those thwimps would be there. I like the edited sprites in this level, though.
Don't like the sound of that. I don't know when it's gonna come out and hit me.
Sound of what?
Ah, off-screen grinders.
Oh.
The one to the left, specifically. Okay, let's remember to dodge that guy this time. Kinda low on lives there. Dang it! I really don't need to be dashing through this. I thought the direct was good, Zion. I really think that they knocked it out of the park with the versus mode. And I love on-off switches. As this level demonstrates, they can do a lot of cool things. Maybe they can't do this, but other things can, apparently. The moon. Dang it, forgot again. I'm a little disappointed we haven't yet seen the amiibo costumes return. Those may not be a thing.
I thought I saw like a Dry Bones costume, so...
No, that's different. That's like a shell. Like the Buzzy Beetle shell.
Oh, really? Huh.
Dang it. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Did not mean to do that. I mean, classic Fire Luigi in the original game looked exactly the same as Fire Mario, so they were going to have to change it. Oh, I wonder if that means standard Luigi in the Super Mario Brothers theme has
what does
that
mean,
color
reskinned?
scheme.
What does that mean, classic Fire Luigi? Like reskinned?
Like Super
Is it
Mario,
just a different color?
yeah, the Mario Brothers 1 is like green shirt, red other parts. Dang it. I'm wondering if that means they kept the classic white and green palette instead of going with like the Super Mario Bros. Deluxe palette or something a little bit closer to what standard modern Luigi looks like.
I think it's cool that they got Koji Kondo to make new themes. That sounds interesting. Also, the Angry Sun is back, and for that, I'm happy. You should have a level like this, but have the Angry Sun also be a light source.
Heh. Sadly, he becomes a friendly moon instead. Dang it, that's really hard to avoid, and I don't know where that mushroom is, and I accidentally just skipped it.
Man, you gotta be fast with that. Can you mash B fast enough? I appreciate that's there to teach you that the yellow blocks are where the thwimps go. That's a nice design.
Could have spin jumped. Boy,
Spun jumped.
I am dangerously low on lives. I could go back and farm some, but where's the fun in that? Where's the
Not getting a game over is the fun in that.
This is the first section really that difficult?
But then again, it seems like getting a game over isn't that big of a deal in this game anyway.
Provided I autosave. Or provided I manually save. I'm not gonna save state.
Manually autosave. Yeah, I don't know how you feel about using save states with this.
I forgot to look up what the commands are, so if I try to save state, I'll probably accidentally load state, and then
Load
delete
an
all
old
of my
state, lose all that
progress.
progress.
Why is this one even here?
Ooh, that is a tight timing for that.
Why did I try that? At least that time the mushroom was on screen. Wow, the... Dang it! I thought I was supposed to trigger it. I should have known I wasn't supposed to.
Precise jumps.
I'm going to ensure that I saved, once again. Since it doesn't save my life count, there's no harm to just saving every time I'm the slightest bit in... I keep forgetting that guy's there. What up? I can find out what the code is, but like I'm not gonna like spend time on stream to do that. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Oh sure, the one enemy to not have big square hitbox is the Thwomp.
We're doing this. We'll redo the first half if we have to. It's not that long.
It's not a long level, it just makes you go slow.
I mean, I think this half flows a little bit more nicely than the first half. I forgot again. Gosh, man. I keep forgetting that, like, as soon as I hit that thing, they become not a platform I can stand on anymore. Really don't get what this is all about. Like, this isn't the slightest bit difficult to dodge if you know it's... Even if you walk up slowly to it. Am I really supposed to fricking spin jump on these? Oh no, there's platforms.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's clear green platforms down there.
Ah, so close to the boss fight. No. That would have killed me instantly. No.
To the big boo boss fight that you know is gonna be there.
I didn't know exactly where that third platform was. Oh, cool. I kept the save point. Because I saved, probably because I did that extra save. Alright, so there's literally no threat. Or maybe it's a level by level thing, whether it saves the half point. I'm just gonna first try it like I do every time after I get a game over. Yeah, I actually got it first cycle this time. Why did I even hit that? What emulator? This is on my legit overclocked SNES.
Yeah. Signed by Miyamoto himself.
Three, two, three. Yep, first try. Every time, man. I get a game over, and then it's just first try.
Because now the threat of failure isn't there anymore.
Watch, there was a secret exit there, too. Okay, no. Money up. I'm gonna see if these paths join up, given that my overworld walk speed is pretty dang fast. It was kind of inevitable that we'd get this music here at some point. It's like this.
I don't even have to ask, it's DKC2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This and the DKC1 theme, it's just like, those are the quintessential forest themes, as far as I'm concerned.
Like, you can't have the Super Mario World ROM hack and not have DKC music in it somewhere.
Yeah, pretty sure that's accurate. This is running on RetroArch. I know the keys are F2 and F4. I think F2 is save, but I'm not... like...
You're just afraid to try.
Even if I know, I'm not convinced I won't accidentally hit the wrong one. Ah, gee whiz. You really can't slow down, because the second you let these guys start, like, spawning those rocks, you have so much more to worry about. Can I spin jump off of this? No, I can't. It doesn't even do anything if I try to spin jump off of it. Whoop! There is such a thing as going too fast, believe it or not.
Though that said, I feel like this, like, an actual DKC stage would kind of be something like this.
Say what?
I don't know, I feel like having to react fast is something that a Donkey Kong Country game would do.
Yeah, maybe a modern one. I mean, like, you had to react to some degree in the older games, but, I feel like it was more about just seeing each individual challenge and figuring out how you were going to navigate that in the moment. Yeah.
So you can't spin jump off the spike pillars, right?
No, I would imagine not. I'm not trying
Well, you
that.
could in the original.
Not these. Which
I'm
ones
pretty
are you
sure you
thinking of?
could.
Oh, they're like solid blocks of death, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I guess for science we'll try, but I'm pretty dang sure.
I swear in the original you could if they were like on the bottom.
FC? No.
Or maybe that's just some other Mario World ROM hack.
Slipped right off the platform.
I can never be too sure if something was from a different Mario World ROM
Yeah,
hack.
no, you definitely can't. I don't think you can do it in any game that has these kind of, like, skewer things.
Like, I swear you could. Huh.
It's funny how,
I'm just
like...
so used to you being able to spin jump off anything that's spiky.
No,
Except, you know, actual spikes.
No, Zion, Luigi doesn't jump higher, he just has a cooler looking sprite. And is closer to the actual hitbox size. So, his hitbox is just more forgiving, so it makes me feel better.
Yeah, despite that one fireball that clearly went through his face.
It's not that it's more accurate, it's that it's... Okay, sometimes they just decide to throw him immediately anyway. I love global timers. Sometimes they decide to throw them after they've already been hit. Also, hello, I totally missed the left vine there. Good thing I was still holding right. Gee whiz! That is needlessly difficult. Not what I meant to do. Didn't think I'd make it that high. These are just...
I feel like this sort of stage design would like have a better flow in an actual DKC game, but I can't really explain what exactly I mean by that. It's just whenever I watch someone play DKC, I'm like, these levels look like they have really good flow.
I figure that was possible. I'm surprised it hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, no, I was waiting for it. I was like, I couldn't tell, is that barely going under the spikes?
Just need a full hop every time. These platforms are just never in the right place. I always have to wait the cycle. Did not mean... I meant to land back on that little platform. I think that guy's on screen. Okay, that's fine. That's easy to dodge. Can't even hit it anywhere near me, in fact. Surprised I haven't gotten hit in that section yet. Wait, this is just the first half. This one is not easy. I'm kinda glad I skipped it. I do want to finish it for completion's sake. At least go all the way through it.
Yeah, the title to this level is supposed to be a play on Sticker Brush Symphony, right?
Yeah, Sticker Bush Symphony.
Yeah, that's the one. Whatever it's actually called.
Not what Google search tells you it's called. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Kirby's
Metroid
Dreamland
main
3.
theme.
Ah, come on! I really should just be skipping that platform. It's probably easier to just grab the line. See a platform, it's like, momentary safety. Yeah, the thing always starts just slightly too high. I do appreciate that hitbox goes just high enough I don't have to step off to get it.
Pretty sure you can spin jump off the rocks, though, if that ever comes in handy, though.
Yeah, I don't know if it will. We'll see. Yeah. Gosh, I hate this. Yeah, it came in handy there, not having to do whatever I did last time. Please have a halfway point. Oh my goodness, that looks like such a tight jump. Ah.
Oof.
That rock was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's probably not as tight as it looks. Those spikes are probably a little bit more lenient than you might
Yeah, I was gonna
think.
say this pillars have kind of a small hitbox. Like the hitbox is on the green part itself, not the spikes.
Yeah, pretty much.
The spikes mean absolutely nothing.
Points don't matter. I think I've made that joke before. Several layers of bah. That whole movement was
You're not
very
even playing a
messy.
new Super Mario Brothers game.
I did that again. That's the second time I've just landed up there, not expecting to go that high.
It really looks like you shouldn't be able to make it up there, though. I don't know, for some reason this level looks like it's kind of fun to play, though. I can't really explain why.
Yeah, it's not. Like none of these jumps, at least until that
At least
one.
for now.
Until that one, none of them are like unreasonable. Like this is.
The jumps that we know of.
We're almost halfway through the level.
Halfway there, halfway there, halfway there.
Yeah. Made it here with a power-up. I'm just gonna... Don't mind me, I'm just gonna bonk my head on that ceiling. Or that ceiling, that one works too. I could've jumped then, but I didn't know that! I could very well see them adding another game style. What? Don't wait! Dang it! What am I even supposed to do there? Jump down after a rock? Yeah, I don't know what style I would expect next, but I could very well see them adding one more. If not at launch, at some point during the game's... hit life. Hello. Coin, are you going to work? Why did I think that was going to do? If I had to guess, hazard a guess, Mario Land 2, maybe? Because that's the only one that is a 2D game that has things to offer. I don't know, Mario Land 2 doesn't quite do enough different that I think it would justify being its own game theme, untied from the rest of them, though. How did I make that? Ah, how did I make that? And how did I miss that? I mean, you can view it as an open slot if you like. There was space to the right of 3D World. Come on, man. How... It is more tight than it needs to be. Shoot, now I'm probably dead. Just gotta jump sufficiently far to the side. I don't know how I managed to not hold up that entire way I passed the vine. Ah. Oh shoot, now I've made this way more difficult than it needs to be. Yeah, I guess Mario 2, that would make sense. In terms of ones that are sufficiently different to justify being separated.
So how's this level going for you?
I've almost made progress.
That is still progress, sort of. I'm sure it can't be that hard to make it like Mario 2. I mean, that weird Brazilian bootleg hack did it.
Duh. I like I didn't even play the spin jump sound there. It's just like, that was not a legitimate jump there. We'll let it slide this one time. I really should wait for the platform there. Don't know what I expected to accomplish that time. Appears you have a pup of some sort in the background there.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
Me looking left to right fast. Yeah, that's what that is.
Come on, man. Let me have my my shortcuts. Ugh, I kind of want to get some extra power-ups. But, it's only gonna save me trouble once. And it already gives me one power-up.
It would have been a shortcut if you could just regular jump on a fuzzy. Don't know why you can't. Like, what's really the difference between fuzzies and little sparkies in this game?
Speed. I mean, I don't think there's any particular themes that they need to put in the game. Like, what's there is fine. I'd rather see
Grass
more
World, Desert
power-ups.
World, Ice World, Lava World boss.
Yeah, they don't have a lava world yet. Only a castle world. Those are different things.
True.
It seems just entirely arbitrary whether I manage to land on that thing or get completely stopped by it.
Springboards in this game.
Like, it's just like an ultra subtle difference in placement or timing that makes me land there and not land there. And I can't react to it in time. It's really obnoxious that I have to wait an extra cycle for this every time. If I want to not take a hit. Haven't even made it back to that part with that, dang. That jump is just slightly too high to be comfortable.
I mean, I can't say I've ever liked that springboard, to be fair.
Yeah, not particularly.
Do you like not being able to see where you are?
Ugh, these jumps. Oh man, I should have gone. I keep forgetting if I don't go here, I'm basically dead. Ah, wow.
Man, that is a crazy section right there.
Yeah, like if you let that guy start throwing rocks, then you're virtually guaranteed to take a hit. Don't appreciate level design that forces you to make something on the first cycle without explicitly forcing you to make it on the first cycle.
Yeah, if I were you, I would just not, like, get on that platform as it's going down, by the way.
Which one? Yeah, it's very hit or miss whether I time the jump correctly. How am I having trouble with this jump? I made this jump effortlessly the first 3 times, now I'm overthinking it. I just want the blue shell, man. If you're gonna put one power-up in, make it the blue shell. I mean, now that they've got multiplayer, they're kinda hamstrung by... Well, I don't know. I mean, they're not confined to one screen anymore. That's very nice. I can't wait to see a 4-player versus stage with capes. That's gonna be bedlam, in a word.
Not to be confused with Beldum. And not the Paper Mario character or the Pokemon.
Ugh. This is the jump, right? Make this, and then as quickly as possible get on this platform, or I'm dead. Ugh. We can make it to the halfway, folks.
And then a freaking Koopa.
I know, I nearly just lost it there.
You said half point was there the whole time.
Oh no, left and right?
Oh no, that means one way is the right way. By which I mean leads to a coin.
Really, you're gonna make me redo this every time? I mean, at least it's right after the halfway point, so I can always just go back and get it if that takes too long to do every time I play the level. Oh right, I don't automatically fireball now. I still don't know if that's entirely a good thing. Just taking my time here for a sec.
When is automatically not shooting the fireball a bad thing, though? I mean, I guess unless there's an enemy you need to specifically bounce off of or something.
That's happened more times than I've used it to... I was not expecting that to die for whatever reason. Dang it. Bad timing. Death, death, death! Nah, come on. It wasn't death. Thus far, this section doesn't seem as bad, though, so that's nice.
I'm surprised you didn't get, like, crushed, killed there
well.
on those spikes.
Wrong direction. I know!
I know in the vanilla game, these spike pillars here, if they crush you, they, like, go through your invincibility frames.
Yeah, because they... What?
They're a
Oh,
solid
come on,
object, they
Gabe!
keep crushing you.
Do you really need a spike ceiling there? Yeah.
I mean, it's DKC too, you know?
Wasn't even on the screen. I should save at some point. Hoping it saves the halfway point. And the coins. Why exactly does that happen? I guess I'm not accustomed to dealing with these things in Yoshi's Island, but I kind of figured they'd act like nipper plants in Mario 3, where they act as spiky for some reason.
Oh, you think you can... You think you're gonna get damaged by those things? Yeah,
Yes. No, they just die. And in a puff of smoke, no less.
Those are from Island, right? They weren't in World?
Yeah. I mean, they... man. Low ceilings. Yeah, like, there are things that look identical to that, and bounce in the same way in Mario 3, but they behave completely differently.
Yeah, I remember those from World 5.
Yeah, and subsequent.
Yeah.
Ah.
That was the thing in Yoshi's Island, where it's like, would you like to start from the middle ring? And it's like, well, why wouldn't I?
I hope they brought back the music blocks in Mario Maker. We haven't seen them necessarily, I don't think. Maybe we have, I don't recall. Ugh. The physics when you let go of a vine keeps surprising me here. Not mean to grab that again. Still taking my time. Got plenty of time on the timer.
Oh yeah, timers. Those exist.
Yeah, this isn't that brain level where they want you to take your time the whole way through. There's at least parts of this that will punish you if you don't do something on the first cycle. Hello, Moon.
Well, to be fair, that was like that one part.
Oh no. Do I trust this platform? Nope. I'm out. Okay.
It's gonna spit you out between the vines, huh?
Oh.
Oh no.
The moon's up that way. Dang it. I'm gonna take both hits. Because I paused to ponder.
Yeah, those are solid.
I was like, wait, is there a...
You can actually stand on those.
My thought was, wait, is there a coin up that way? No, there wasn't. And... That's cool. I'm just gonna... Corner!
You probably needed that. Or not?
I do appreciate these
Why
guys.
are there logs up there?
I appreciate that these rock guys are just not a problem unless they're above you and you're trying to go. You're forced to wait.
And there are vines.
It's only that one that was really a problem. All right, this is hongry. This is where we hit the reset button and get all our lives back. Nah.
Intentionally get a game over.
Yeah, we'll... Recognize this tune. Big Steely's outside of the boss fight. Interesting. Ugh. Ugh. What a tight jump. I mean, not really. Okay.
I don't recognize this music either.
I'm surprised that doesn't just kill them. Sigh. See, it takes so long to jump off one of those, you never know where you're actually going to be.
Oh, I see he got tired of using fuzzies and now he's using little sparkies.
Why are these guys, like, semi-translucent? Like, why is everything semi-translucent?
Oh, I thought those were, like, the reskins, like, bubbles from the Ghost House level, but no, those are the things Bowser drops.
Yeah. I thought that would just go right over my head. I'm still surprised that doesn't kill the Wiggler, but whatever. Ugh.
It's so weird seeing their segments fall down one at a time.
Sorry, oh. Sorry, is there a ground down there?
What?
There must have been ground down there, because I don't think I hit up.
I think that was intentional.
But it let me live anyway. Alright, game.
I think that was just a fake out moment. That, however, wasn't.
nothing too... That's kind of mean.
Wow, how even would you not take damage there? That's crazy.
I didn't check to see whether there were any dragon coins, and I've somehow managed to miss them all. Well, by doing it in one try. If someone looked ahead, unlike me, they probably would have seen that that was going to be the case. I can't spin jump. Why did I try? Ah, fireballs. Man. These things do not have the generous hitboxes they do in
Mario 3?
in Mario 1, where they're like a
1.
pixel on the front of the flame. Do I have to do the first half again? Nope. Guess it does save your checkpoints, so that's nice.
Huh.
There is no
Game
threat.
overs don't seem like a huge deal.
There's no threat so long as I remember to... That was just not going to end well. There was no way I was getting out of that nicely.
Yeah. There is a lot there.
See, the trick was to go into this Mario Maker thing expecting virtually nothing, and then be surprised by the good things, like the versus mode. That is, like, exactly what I want out of a versus
I just
mode.
think of that image of Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle, that, like, I expected nothing and I'm still let down.
No, that was Smash Ultimate. I mean, what? The single-player modes in Smash Ultimate specifically. But,
Ooh.
I expected nothing.
Shots not fired, because that's pretty respectable, really.
I expected nothing, and I got, like, nothing under the veneer of something, which is the worst kind of nothing. I mean, like, there were cool parts of World of Light, but, like, that should have been 10% as long. That would have made it strictly better. It's the only Smash Brothers game I have
Honestly, the boss fights made a lot of it worth it for me.
Yeah, they were
Because
cool.
those are some fun bosses.
You
And
can,
yet there's no boss mode.
besides the like title bosses of how am I hitting all these things that I didn't
Besides
hit the
Giga
first
Bowser.
time? Yeah. But like besides like Galeb and Dargon, which is not a spoiler and doesn't really tell you anything anyway if you haven't seen the fights. There's this freaking bomb. It's just like every single part of that is set up
so
to hit
out
you.
of place.
What about it?
It's like, just remove that bomb, then it'd be fine.
I know. But no, like, besides them, like, everything you can already do in classic mode. Like, all the
Yeah,
other...
that's very true.
Good night, man. You have to...
I just like how Inkling fights Marks for, like, no reason.
Because... Yeah, I have no because. I don't remember the context. Weren't you just fighting, like,
Because...
colorful things?
I don't even remember, actually. I was gonna say maybe because, like, the final boss in Splatoon 1 was, like, in space, but I don't know. That's literally all I can think of.
Freaking A! What a ridiculous series of dodges to have to make to take that damageless. Also that. You have to pull back just enough not to hit the ceiling. It's a very precise jump.
I like how in the Glitz Pit we were talking about, like, all those frame-perfect inputs doing it in real time. And then there's just, like, Wind Waker speedrunners who, like, do 200 frame-perfect inputs at the start of every run.
There's like 30th of a second, I hope.
But they can pause buffer. But still, they have to hit forward and backward like 200 times, frame perfectly to build up speed.
Man, that is such a huge hitbox. I'm wondering if I'm better off just not waiting around for the third
Just better
one.
off not doing this level.
Little tiny jump. Like, everything there is set up so you take a hit. The power-up is merely... merely there so you can take a hit. Okay, let's reassess this. Yes. Both of you fall into the pit, please. There we go. Now let's set the camera back so we don't break the rest of the level. Well, that was inevitable. I don't even know what the point of the power-ups are in this level. All of these jumps are so precise, you basically have to be small.
I know, it's like, I'm thinking like, that's the only reason they're here, huh? They really could have, like, not had these munchers so close together.
Alright. Oh, right, 1FO. It's been a while since we've seen that guy.
I keep expecting you to be able to stand on those things. Those, like, tracks.
I do appreciate that that guy just gets knocked off his high horse. Boing.
Okay, now this just looks like Bounce Man stage if it were actually, like, insane. Because this whole level has been nothing but bouncing.
The frick? How are you supposed to clear that gap? Do you have to hold like 90% of a jump to make it across that gap? That is ridiculous.
You need to be spin jumping off the Sparkies.
I don't think there's a way to set that up. Ah, the fire respawned. Also, I forgot to set my camera back. It's gonna mess things up later. Also, the bomb is gone.
You can't just press.
Yeah, you don't even need the bomb to get across that gap. Boy, these are some quite jumps. They just respawn. It's just like the Chuck in that one level. I'm gonna go right when they fall off the platform this time. Yeah, it's purely pointless. I don't know why I'm even bothering, because I'm going to take a hit there. Lag when I go into that yeah, man. I got that last time.
Ooh, I get nervous like throughout this entire stage just watching it.
Skip it? Oh, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Ah, this is fine. It's not.
This is fine. Man, I like how that small little flame is perfectly, like, placed along that vine, so you can't rush it.
Yeah, spin jumping would have been the optimal thing to do there. Man, I can't get hit by that first, like, muncher. If I don't get hit by that, then I can just tank a hit in that next section.
I know, that bounce right there, that's just kind of dumb. Like, that really needs to be, like, raised up a block or two.
'Cause the rest of this is fine.
More or less.
I mean, like, I wouldn't make it past that with a mushroom anyway. We've established this. That's, like, way harder than that other jump. This isn't hard. This is hard. Luigi getting his licks in as he dies. I don't know if you heard that.
No, I didn't.
Okay, that's doable. That's apparently the way you're meant to do that, I guess. No, like, I hit the Wiggler again as I was falling to my doom.
Oh. He just had to spite him.
Wigglers are, like, the least coded thing in this game. Ooh, that third fireball dodge. I forgot already.
Oof.
Sheesh.
This whole level just, like, looks uncomfortable to do.
I don't know if I had this mushroom last time. Also, don't remember what I died to. Did I die to a bottomless pit, in which case this mushroom isn't gonna help me?
You died because there was that, like,
Right, I died
ridiculous
here.
note block jump with the ceiling of
And now I gotta
munchers.
do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you do have to do like a partial jump.
Oof.
Ooh,
That's
get
crazy.
me out of here.
Like, really, though?
That is quite the jump. Like, the jump, commit, and then put like that wiggler jump midway through that section. Like, that I thought was gonna be the hardest thing. No, that partial jump is definitely harder. I don't know if these paths are ever gonna join up again. What? Are we downward scrolling? Oh
That's
no,
cool.
we're sideways. How am I not dead yet? Okay, hold on. Let's go back around the other way, since it doesn't seem like these are gonna meet up anytime soon. I may be screwing myself out of a switch palace or something by not going this way. The music lagging.
What is this level's music?
I guess you need the green switch to get that, coin. I should really be spin jumping virtually everywhere. Except there! If it's a blind jump, probably needs to be a normal one. Woof! These are some gaps.
What level were these hopping statues from, originally?
I think they only appeared in one of the Bowser, like the 7th Bowser
Yeah, I was gonna say,
sections.
because I don't even remember where these guys were originally.
Not what I meant to do. Or not what I am meant to do. That is what I meant to do. Didn't really think out the implications. It's like, nothing.
Sorry, nothing.
This is fine. Okay, that was easy by comparison to the last couple levels. Why is it the normal path was harder?
Because they know people are gonna go out of their way for secrets or something, and do it first.
Alright, I need to be...
I like this right here, this just stream of statues.
I wonder if they fixed double sprite glitch. I do appreciate that they put these mushrooms in. Also, courtesy coin. Why is that even there? Yeah. Yeah. I slipped off the block, and I didn't grab the courtesy coin.
Oh, okay, so that's what bunny hop means.
Hmm? The bouncing statues that have been in the
Yeah.
entire level?
Like with most levels, I forget what the name was in like 10 seconds.
Ah, caught the top one of those without expecting it. Much safer to just spin jump through this whole thing. Unless otherwise encouraged
Pretty
to do.
tame.
Yeah, like, thus far, the secret path seems...
Otherwise, you would think this was an actual level from Mario World.
What, other than you're required to spin?
Well, yeah, maybe that too.
Yeah. Keep going that way, please. Ah! I should have known that was gonna happen. I don't care if I die, I just want the coin.
Except you should care if you die. Or wait, no, that was the last one. Never mind.
Yeah, now we're good. Now I can just not take the courtesy coin.
Now you can just bum rush it.
Courtesy coin. What is the thing? I forget. Like, back from when they did like lunar dragon runs in AGDQ. I forget what the coin in. I forget what they called the single coin in Chocolate Secret. It's like one
chocolate coin. I don't know.
There's something like courtesy coin.
Pity coin.
Yeah.
That's what they call in like Mario Party when like you
Yeah.
know after a battle game you get the one coin, the pity coin.
Is that a Slim Kirbyism? Because I feel like
I don't know. I've just kind of like heard a few people call it that.
I know TRG has referred to it as such.
Yeah.
I don't need your coin. I thought that guy was blocked for whatever reason.
What enemy would you want them to add in Mega Man 2? That's just all I think when I see MM2.
I think of Macromedia Flash. There's an F missing from that, but
I like Madness Act 2 from Sonic Mania.
yeah. And they redefine the millimeter. Yeah. Definitely looks like some file extension, though.
Yeah.
This is what I get for.
It's funny how in my head I can picture like what an inch looks like, what a centimeter is, but like millimeters, I'm like I can't picture it. Like, oh hey, this thing you caught is 12 millimeters.
That would be a small thing. I assume we're talking
It's like
about.
it's like what they do in Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Yeah.
They measure the bugs you catch in millimeters.
Oh, bug. I was gonna say it's
It's
like
grass.
that's an
Yeah.
incredibly
Yeah.
tiny fish. What are you catching? It's like
I mean, you could probably measure like minnows or something. In
half of an
millimeters.
inch. I keep forgetting that guy's just gonna bounce off the other way. I keep jumping in between these guys. That's not a good idea. Thanks, game.
I did not even know that is a thing that could have possibly happened there.
It's cool. Just pretend I didn't.
Okay,
get
so
them.
now you don't even want to be on the left part of the screen.
Frickin' A. Once again, we're going to try this now. I assume these paths will eventually link up. I mean, I don't honestly know what enemy I would like to see in Mario Maker 2. Like, just whatever is, like, fun. Like, are dolphins a thing? Maybe dolphins, because they're just, like, mobile platforms.
I gotta say, are they technically even enemies?
We need more lava dolphin levels.
I don't know. I've always liked blargs for some reason.
Ah!
Though I mostly
Ah.
just like them in Galaxy 2, where they're like ginormous.
What trying to think of fun ones from New Super. Snailicorns, obviously. They should bring them back. I'm glad we got...
Penguins, do you mean like the Bumpties from Yoshi's Island?
I assume he means the Cooligans from, New Super Wii.
I don't even remember those things. I don't know what those are.
They're the ones
off the top of my head.
They slide around on the ground like Penguin Mario, essentially.
Yeah, I barely remember those. It has been an age since I played Wii U.
I keep jumping between these. It's not a good idea. Dang it.
I didn't clear the saw that time. At least you don't have to worry about that coin.
Ah, there were more of those than I thought. I went straight between them.
Imagine if you, like, somehow made it, like, perfectly between them.
I just, like, hammer jumped through those. I thought they were gonna be as densely packed as this first set. Dang it, man, I have just taken all the stupidest hits now. Saving myself some time there. Let's be real. This really shouldn't be this hard. I should have already beaten this. That was like right at the end. Most of the things I would like to see added to the game, if not power-ups, are just like objects that you can interact with. I'm so glad that we have
objects.
Like on-off blocks. Those are the biggest thing they've added, in my opinion. Bigger than slopes, bigger than like basically everything else put together. Grab blocks would be another thing.
Do they have the gates you can climb on from World?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I always like those for some reason.
Gee, friggin' whiz. Blocks? Please, just let me get a clean jump. Hello, fence. You have a hitbox?
Man, speaking of fences. Yeah, like, I don't know. I've always found fences were, like, really underutilized in these games.
And now you see why. No.
Unless it's sunshine.
I'd say, like, grab blocks, now that I have been reminded by Warspiking that they're not already in the game. But yeah, like, grab blocks and triangular blocks that let you run up walls.
Yeah, those things. Well, since there's a 3D worlds mode, you should have those things that, like, flip every time you jump.
Oh yeah, the flip swap things. I wonder if they'll put those in. But...
To be honest, though, I like them more in Galaxy 2, I don't know.
And it
was just somehow more satisfying to spin and then flip everything.
Oh sure, now I just jump over them all, now that I have a free hit. Oh, it's not the end quite yet. Yeah. Easy obstacles in the last screen.
That's the end there. That was a screen that needed to exist.
Okay, this looks like it finally loops back around, probably? But we're still going to continue in this path, just to be sure. This looks very vanilla. Also, hi, didn't I have a power-up before? I guess I'm not allowed them.
I'm pretty sure you did.
This looks very Vanilla Dome, or Vanilla Heights too. Oh, also, speaking of which, I needed that. What am I supposed to do here exactly? Yeah, I think I needed that Koopa. Pretty sure I was supposed to run up the wall and bounce off that guy, not kill him with a shell. I don't know, man. You put 20 Koopas in the level. First thing I'm gonna want to do is just kill everything I see. Just wanted to all... Okay, hitboxes. Thought I could go higher than that for some reason. Yeah, after I beat this level, I'll try and make...
Good grief, can this game chill with, like, making you bounce?
Oh, forests are made of bouncy mushrooms.
You bounce on note blocks, you bounce over single-placed enemies over bottomless pits.
Go away.
Oh, yeah, I do love those from the new Super games. There's just, like,
Hello?
absolutely
Okay.
massive bullet bills.
I was gonna say, there's supposed to be something to bounce off here, I'm sure. I managed to...
You could probably just hold right there and then land on the green blocks.
I managed to miss the ground. It wasn't even that small a target.
That happens more than you think it would.
That's the object of platformers, to not miss the ground. Okay. You're just supposed to leap of faith that whole thing, I guess? Dang it! Slipped. It's cool, I'll just mid-air jump. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that. Oh, that respawned. Yeah, I think I killed the Koopa. Well...
Jeez, those tracks keep throwing me off. I swear there was, like, in Mario 3, there was, like, floor that looked like those things that you could stand on.
The bridges have that kind of a background to them in Mario
Yeah.
1, but that wasn't solid either, just the bridge part. By the way, that empty hop you see is so I can hold down A and fall more slowly once I, like, leave the wall.
You know, speaking of thwimps, I liked those, I liked the wimps that the Womp Kings made in Galaxy 2, those were fun. That I don't remember seeing anywhere else in the series.
I was trying to see if I could respawn that guy.
Yeah.
With him on that thing,
Is that
I
just
wasn't...
a one-try thing you got there?
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm not sure when I was
Ugh.
supposed to time the jump. I wonder if, like, the color coding... Look, blue Koopas are okay to kill. That'd be kind of funny if that's the case. So I don't know what the difference between these blue and red guys are. There we go. Oh, hello, hidden mushroom once again. Oh, right. Was I supposed to do that? Probably not. Supposed to not do that. That's fun.
I don't know what you would do there.
I was supposed to bounce off the shell, not hit it before going there. This has been fun thus far, though. Single try things aside.
Koopa Khaos. I think a more fitting name would actually be Field of Coopers.
It'd have to all be blue, though.
I still don't know why that's just, like, so funny for some reason. Field of Coopers. This is called Field of Coopers because I put many Koopa in level.
Fine. You all get to live. I like how that guy was there, so I didn't carry a shell into this section. Yikes. Also, there was a mushroom, like, inches to my left. Or right, rather. Inches to a direction. Not enough for a 1-up anyway. You die. For no reason whatsoever. I landed, and then I, for some reason, was really fat-fingering the D-pad to try to stay on the platform that I cleanly landed on. Yeah, blah. Yeah, there's a reason I put spoilers in the beginning of this, because I figured it would come up.
It's not like there was a big direct today or anything.
Funny thing is, I went to Nintendo World, or Nintendo NY, as I sometimes do to watch the direct, and like there were very few people there compared to what normally the turnout is like. I think part of that is, like, they only gave us a day's notice, and
yeah.
Nintendo NY retweeted it, but never officially said they'd be showing it there. And I don't know, maybe no one cares about Mario Maker. Somehow I find that hard to believe.
Isn't it also, like, kind of cold in New York, like, right about now?
It's in the 60s today.
Eh.
First nice day
for New York standards, that is warm.
First nice day we've had since, like, I don't know. It's been rainy and in the 40s the last few days.
Yeah, same here.
Which is just not... That's not how it works in May, normally. Apologies to anyone that doesn't use Fahrenheit. It's been, like, in the high teens today.
Which I know is, like, most of the rest of the world, but heck if I can remember what Celsius feels like.
I'm scared of this thing. I feel like there's a reason for that to be here. Well, this could only end well. Death! Oh, those are solid blocks. Why exactly was that shell there? I'm very confused.
Didn't that Koopa come from, like, somewhere below you or something? I wasn't really looking.
Which one?
You know, I'm surprised the Koopalings weren't even in the original Mario Maker with how they're, like, in everything.
Yeah. You'll have to be more specific than that, Koopa. Yeah, I really don't know what this one's here for, other than that. Probably supposed to carry a shell through all this nonsense. Oh yeah, to get that guy, I guess.
Use it as a shield. Maybe that's what that's there for.
Is there a secret exit in this? No? I'm gonna have to sack Yoshi for a coin. I should really be using both of those things. There are two of them there for a reason. I don't know, man. I'm gearing up for versus Mario Maker, man. I gotta go fast.
Because that's how Mario levels have always been, right?
No. I don't believe the characters will play any differently whatsoever. Because they're in versus mode. And that's how to make it fair.
Versus mode tier list. This is why Toad is top tier.
Frickin' A. Now I can't. I'm failing the easy jump now.
Well, is Peach playable? Is she going to be playable?
As far as we know, it's Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Toader. Come on.
Oh, are they still doing the whole sorry Peach can't be a playable character anymore thing?
I mean, she at least has canon different playable abilities, so it's fair. If the only way you're going to play as non-Mario characters, which as far as we know is the case, is in this multiplayer mode. That's not not at all what I wanted to do. See, the thing is, if you have characters with different abilities, then you have to have all these more checks in, like, is this level beatable? And there's a good reason that they don't want to do that, because it already takes long to upload levels when you have to play them from 2 different checkpoints, in addition to from, like, a standard place. So, I'm not surprised, or I will not at all be surprised if Mario is your only playable character, or at the very least, all the playable characters in every mode play exactly the same. Maybe they'll bring the weird mushroom back. So you can at least have lanky physics in Mario 1.
Where's the Lanky Kong costume?
Oh. Forgot those were solid. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. I'll catch it next time. These are some fairly tight jumps. Not as tight as the last level, though, to be fair.
I was gonna say, I'm like, it's nothing new that we've seen on this hack thus far.
I shouldn't have this. Go away. Man, even if you hit those both, it's kind of a tight jump. Actually, if you stand on the very edge of that platform. Dang it. So yeah, I'll probably be wrapping up before too long anyway. I just want to play this and probably one more after this to see if the paths link up. Dang it! Friggin' A. Just want to save myself the time going back through this. Alright, for real this time.
First try, first try.
Yeah, first try, we know it all. We have the lay of the land. Yeah, I'm betting you have to be on the very, very edge to survive that. Like how the Koopa went into the foreground to signify that I was going to pound him. Boy, that is a tight jump.
Boy, I'm seeing steak discourse on Twitter.
Why?
The old rare versus well done.
How exactly was I supposed to do anything there? I'm very confused.
I don't know what that Yoshi's there for.
It's not obvious to me, like it was last time. Oh great, I have a second checkpoint, so now I'm not gonna know.
Unless it isn't a checkpoint because, you know.
I'm very confused. I don't know what the rest of this level is. Hello, moving pipe.
Oh yeah, moving pipes. Were those in Vanilla Mario World? I don't even know. I was like, oh man, are you gonna get that switch stuck in the wall?
Clearly I was supposed to have gotten here with Yoshi. Actually, no. How the frick was I supposed to have done that? I don't understand this level. Oh, and that... No, here's the secret checkpoint. Hey, the fact that there is a secret checkpoint. Oh no, wait. So did that save that coin? The coin that I didn't get. I forget if I got any. Yeah, it saved the third coin.
What, do they just know how these coins are? Like, here, we'll throw you a bone.
Thanks, game. Missed the guy right in front of me. He must have crouched under it.
That is a heck of a hitbox.
I don't understand that first setup. Why are those Koopas even there? Definitely not how that was meant to be done. I think what I'm supposed to do is do that faster. Do that faster, sack Yoshi, and then still manage to make it over the wall. Unless I'm missing something obvious here. Dang it!
Tis an accurate level title, that's for sure.
Yeah, here's where the chaos comes in, I guess. This just has very little to do with the rest of the level as of yet.
Then, ironically, I check out the music, and then it's just the Mario overworld.
Freaking... What on earth?
What even is that section?
You have to be very precise. Oh, hello, you can go in the top half of that door!
He is short enough.
Just force it open. Don't even use the doorknob. That doesn't exist. I still don't understand that section. Dang it. Shell jump. I almost did it. I don't think I would have made it anyway.
Man, I can barely even, like, parse what's intended in this level half the time.
Yeah, I know. Like, the first half was mostly obvious. This is less so. Dang it. Seems that way.
Pit of 100 Marios.
Curious as to whether they're gonna cap the lives at that besides capping it at 3 per level. Or if you can just sort of earn them up to 99 if you get sufficiently easy levels at the start.
I guess at least it makes 1-ups mean something.
Frickin' hey! Nice. Ah. That is a really precise movement you have to do there.
I know, it's like, maybe it wouldn't be so bad if you weren't timed there.
Yeah, like, this seems like it'd be hard enough without the P-switch timer.
So it's just Mega Man Endless Mode then.
How does that work? That's from 9 and 10, right? Or is that in an 11 as well?
Endless Mode? Yeah, I think it's just 9 and 10. And a couple fan games actually do it too.
Okay, I see no conceivable way to get that coin. What on earth? I don't understand! Not gonna go for it this time. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get that.
Yeah, that you just have to like look up someone else actually doing it. But then there's that like problem of like there's this Mega Man fan game called Mega Man Super Fighting Robot. But it's like if you try to look up gameplay of it on YouTube, it'll mostly just end up searching for like the cartoon.
Yeah.
It's not always easy to find videos of fan game stuff.
Super Mario World Jump?
How to jump in Super Mario World. Can you beat Super Mario World without jumping?
Can you beat Super Mario World in half of a jump? Yeah, just holding down B the whole time.
Without touching a coin.
I was kind of hoping that Yoshi would collect the coin, even though I knew that wasn't gonna happen. That's lava! Isn't it? What the frick is this level?
Are you intended to keep Yoshi and then use the blue shell?
I guess.
Huh.
I mean, I probably had more time.
Oh wait, that's how you'd get the coin then, huh?
What is? Oh, yeah. That would work.
Blue shell, yeah.
The blue shells that I've been killing this entire level actually means something. I've forgotten that was even a mechanic. So has Nintendo, apparently, because only the red Yoshi is in Mario Maker as far as we've seen thus far. Not what I meant to do. Yeah, the blue shell's just sitting right there, for crying out loud.
I guess that is obvious in hindsight, since
Yeah.
you just use the fireballs there.
Take the hint. And here's where I'm supposed to use the yellow shell. Just kidding, no one's ever done that. What the heck, lag? Facebook. Stop. Also, hello, pipe.
I mean, hey, that's the first time in the series you could ground pound, right?
Yeah, that lag was Facebook saying, here, notifications. You want these, right?
This is a good time for this.
That wasn't what killed me, embarrassingly.
You could have not said that, and then we'd be none the wiser. I mean, yeah, the Facebook totally threw me off there.
Boy, that Bezos, always messing with things. Ah, frickin'. Don't hit the blue shell. How is this the level? That's giving me the undue amount of trouble. First, we've forgotten basic...
it's still not trivial.
We've forgotten our basic shell math. Yoshi plus blue shell equals...
Oh man, we gotta go back to Mario's early years and learn the colors.
Don't understand how somehow that guy doesn't get hit immediately.
You probably spit out the shell, like, to the right of his hitbox or something. But then there's this guy here. Oh, okay, that's not actually that big a deal.
I should have been holding B this entire time! Oh my freaking goodness. Am I gonna make it out of this? Okay, yes, apparently.
How did you hit that shell?
I don't know. Yoshi has very big feet. Also, what the heck is that timer?
He has a wraparound hitbox.
The timer was so high that the math just broke. It's like, here, 40,000 points! Yeah, this is a completely different math. So I guess we'll save this whole thing for next time. But, I will do one more level on the bottom path, just to round this off. Or else we're never gonna finish. Actually, did we, like, take one look at this level and nope out? Oh, yeah. Basically, this'll be fun. Let's see here. Here we get to play in easy mode for the time being. Is Yoshi immune to black blocks? He is if they don't exist! Those throwable blocks.
Wow, that's a cool use of those. I like that. Just erase them.
Yoshi does not want to go in that pipe.
I like the whole Mario 1, like, elevator thing there, though.
I feel like this P-switch is just gonna disappear. Yeah!
It's just gonna fall through.
Yeah, I know, like, it should. Well, Yoshi made the first step of that kind of trivial. Good thing we'll never have to see it again!
SPM.
Say what?
I just think of 8-4 from Super Paper Mario. It's like, okay, but is there gonna be a hidden key in, like, one of these random platforms?
I like how they put this thing here, so I can't use the same trick here.
I mean, you could. You just have to hop from the mushrooms from the left.
This is a really, really interesting circuit here. Spin jump when in doubt.
At the very least, this looks more fun, that's for sure.
Yeah, that first awkward jump. Well, I don't know, that was just me getting used to the scrolling aspect of the stage. I don't think that would be that hard now. Wow, that was ridiculously easy! We're not ending on that, we gotta end on me dying 50 more times.
One more.
I hope this takes me straight to the castle.
The old one more.
Oh, it does connect.
One more level.
Well, drat, now I don't have an excuse to keep going, because the paths do connect. I forgot, what was this level here? Alright. Okay, we're gonna say this is the end of progress, unless it's not. I'm gonna play this one more time. Oh yeah, right. We were, like, very confused about how this...
Those green blocks.
Yeah. There's some clandestine element in this stage, is my guess. One or two things that,
This is a level where you flip into 3D and go around it, right?
I know, right? This is fine. Yeah. By the way, those of you watching, well, I guess not those of you watching now, but like, I don't know, like, I feel like this Super Mario World thing is gonna grow tiring eventually for the viewers. So if someone, like, whenever I am actually here and, like, less busy than I'm gonna be the next few weeks, I'll probably make this the B series again. And, like,
Yeah, I think that's fair.
play through some main game. So it's not just this.
Super Mario World Jump Part 12.
Yeah, this ad infinitum until Pokemon comes out. I do, like, I watched a little bit of Cheese doing a 120-star run of the Super Mario 64 randomizer. It looks super fun. I might do a 70-star run of that and see if I can make that one stream. I'm not doing...
just any excuse to play the original 64 again, huh?
I mean, yeah, man. We gotta show you that I'm not garbage at it.
Hey, I understand completely.
I mean,
Sorry, Omi.
Right, game? Yeah. I think we've proven now. Gosh, yeah, that thing is just, like, slightly too far to reach with Yoshi, so, like, how even do you get that? You'd think these fireballs would be the key somehow. Like, I don't see anything I can do with these fireballs unless there's some... Still don't know why ninjas have such a wide hitbox in that direction.
Oh, you're kidding. That's what you do.
What?
Wow.
What do you do? Is this something I'll ever find out on screen?
Out of curiosity, I just went and looked up what... Because I'm actually really curious.
Am I at all on the right track in there being, like, hidden capes and or P-switches and such? Or is there something way more subtle?
Nope. Nope. It's the kind of thing where it's like, when you remember it's a thing, you're like, oh yeah. Hey, I'll tell you if you want to know.
Betcha there was. Probably too late now, but I can start select.
Yeah, you got it now, don't you?
Yeah. Wow, I would not have thought of that. There was a point to the
I know,
full
me
freaking, like...
neither.
There was a point to there being an entire, like, army of charging chucks in this level.
I was like, I just need to check to make sure this isn't actually looking for a needle in a haystack.
I don't know, man. Well, I mean, there is a Yoshi right there, too, so I don't even have to keep one there. I just need to not hit the block too early, or just let him sit there. Why the fire flowers? The fire flowers are just a red herring. They're like, here, kill these guys as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Certainly before they do anything interesting with these blocks.
Really, they're just there for the extra hit points.
Probably the only one of the standard rushing variety, too. No.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not actually seeing any charging chucks here. Oh, do I have to lure one here that's jumping, hit him, and then let him break the blocks?
It's to the left of the green blocks.
Frickin' A, this is like that frickin' thing that Higsby was talking about.
It's that one right there, yeah.
This is as ridiculously obtuse as like what Higsby was saying he wanted to do in that other level. Go away, man.
And he went to the left, wow.
Yeah. I didn't quite let him go all the way. This is ridiculous. Higsby would be proud. Oh, right, I had to hit him! Forgot. There we go.
And there you go.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't need Yoshi. What am I talking about?
I don't know. That's so like devious. I can't help it like that though.
All right. This looks like a one-off. I gotta end eventually, man. We'll start with this next time, and then we'll do the cliff world, I guess, since we're mostly.
Yeah, sounds good.
I think we're done currently with the forest, right? Modulo a
Seems
Yoshi.
so.
Modulo a couple of Yoshi coins. One of which I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to get with that Yoshi. No, I'm not gonna spoil it. This has been blind thus far. I will continue to have it blind. Anyway, this has been JDH264 and Cloudy K9, etc, etc, etc. Mario Maker looks pretty cool. I'll probably stream it. Heck,
Indeed it does.
if people want to play versus mode on it, maybe I'll stream that. We finally found something I'm not absolutely garbage at to stream
Oh
competitively.
man, that means I gotta spend $60 to get it for that.
See you all around.